everyone, my name is Caitlan and I'm the Director of Customer Support here at EventMobi. And today I'm going to be walking you through our new feature, Lead Capture, showing you how you can activate this from the Experience Manager and also giving you a little bit of a sneak peek as to some upcoming updates that will be available soon. So starting off, I'm just going to pull up the Experience Manager here and visit the company's library. So this is where you're going to be creating profiles for all of the exhibitors that you would like to use the Lead Capture feature. Once you have the profile created, you can then click into it, and scrolling through, you're going to see an option for Lead Capture. So just make sure to enable that and that it's highlighted in blue. The next step will be to add your company representatives if you haven't done so already. So here, I'm going to type in and save our details. Once you have your company representatives added, you can go to the very top of the page and visit the Lead Capture staff. This is going to send an invitation to allow those company representatives to access the Lead Capture feature from the Onsite app. So again, we're just going to select our representative. And here you'll notice an area for access code. The little eye icon allows you to see what the code is. So this will be sent to the company representative via an email that includes the download links for the Onsite app as well. However, if you need to share this with them at a later time, you can always reference this here, as well as resend the invite when needed and or remove if they no longer need access. Now, to see an overview of all of the companies that you've provided Lead Capture to, we can visit the Onsite app product and Lead Capture. Here you'll see a breakdown of all of the companies that currently have it enabled, along with the number of companies that you have available to give that feature to, and the number of companies that you've already enabled that for. Now, the number of companies that you can provide Lead Capture to will depend on the package that you've selected. Now that we know how to enable Lead Capture from the Experience Manager, let's take a look at what your exhibitors will see using the Onsite app and capturing leads. And now we get to see Lead Capture in action using our Onsite app. And while we're reviewing that, I did want to highlight some of the benefits that this can bring to your event. One of the first that you'll notice is that there's no longer a need for business cards or sign-up forms. This particular app makes it really easy to collect your leads, to review them, to add additional notes, and to qualify them as well. In terms of accessing the Onsite app, your exhibitors will need to use a mobile device or a tablet of their choice, and to gather those leads, they can either scan a digital QR code or a physical code that's maybe located on the back of an attendee badge. A few additional benefits that I want to mention is that it can bring additional revenue to your event. So for example, you may want to include Lead Capture as part of a sponsorship tier that you're offering. And Lead Capture does make it easy for you to do that because as we saw earlier, you can specify which companies will have access to the Lead Capture feature itself. Each respective company will then be able to specify which of their company representatives they would like to oversee the Lead Capture option. In addition to that, the qualifying process can be made even easier by incorporating qualifying questions. And once the QR codes have been scanned to capture those leads, your exhibitors can capture, score, and follow up with the leads as needed, even exporting the data later on. Okay, and as promised, we are going to be taking a sneak peek at some upcoming updates that will be available with Lead Capture, which is our Lead Capture portal. Now, this is going to provide a really easy way for your exhibitors to not only access the leads that they've captured, but also to qualify them. So, taking a look first at what you'll notice as an organizer within the Experience Manager, you'll see that there is going to be a new tab labeled as Company Representatives. And this is where you can assign people as a representative for that company and set their permissions as to whether they can access the portal and or the Lead Capture feature using the Onsite app. So again, if you select Assign People, you'll see the permissions available. You can select one or both depending on what you would like to provide them. Once the exhibitor has access to the portal itself, they'll see a tab labeled as Lead Qualifier. And this is where they can establish questions to help in standardizing the qualifying practice on site at the event. So here they can input different questions. They can do a text, star rating, date and time, single select, or multi-select option. And just to show you an example for date and time, this may be to confirm when the best time to contact the lead is. The next area of the portal will be the lead collection area, and this is where you can see all of the leads that have been captured, including a date and time stamp, the company representative that collected that particular lead, the information of the lead themselves, and then the qualification as well. And of course, you can use the export leads option at the very top to download this information when needed. All right, I hope that was helpful in showing you a little bit more about our current lead capture feature and what's coming up. We look forward to working with you soon, and best of luck at your upcoming events.